Hey guys, welcome back to another very interesting video of our channel Versatile Knowledge. So today in this video, I'll be talking with you guys about tips and tricks and the top new features of the latest iPad OS. As you can see, this is my latest iPad OS that is running on my iPad 6th generation. So stay tuned till the end of the video guys, as it will be a very lengthy video. So let's begin. So guys, the first important feature or the new feature of the latest iPad OS is the dark mode. So I have been a fan of dark mode since the introduction of dark mode from the last few months in a lot of applications, and I'm very happy that it got introduced in iOS 13 or iPad OS 13. So in order to turn on the dark mode, the first thing that you have to do is to go to the settings. Once we go to the settings, there is an option called display and brightness. Over here there is an option called appearance, which says light and dark. As you can see, it says light and dark, and if you want to turn on the dark mode, just turn on dark mode. And if you want the dark mode to be automatic, you can turn on this, and also you can set at what time the dark mode has to be enabled on your device as well. So just click on this dark mode, and as you can see, the whole device gets converted to dark mode. And the dark mode implementation of iPad OS has been really great as well guys, and I really like how Apple has implemented the dark mode in this iPad OS 13. So guys, the second important feature or the second new feature that we found on the iPad OS 13 is the arrangement of the home screen. As you can see, this is the home screen layout. Previously, the icons used to be really large, as well as they have placed a new widget tab over here on the home screen. So this is the new widget tab guys. The one thing is, you can also adjust the home screen icons size to the old layout as well guys. So for example, in order to make sure that you want to change this home screen layout like the old implementation, what you have to do is just go to the settings. And once we go to the display and brightness section, just scroll down to the bottom. And once we scroll down to the bottom, there is an option called more and bigger. So just click on bigger and go to home. And once we go to the home screen, this is how the old icon layout used to look. But these icons are very large and it looks kind of ugly. Hence, I'll be switching it back to the more section over here. Just click to more, and this is the new icon layout guys. This is the icons have been shrinked in the size, and this looks really good. So guys, the third important feature is about this widget. As you can see, this is a new widget that is present on the home screen of the iPad OS. And once we come to this widget section, you can even customize this widget to make sure exactly what you want it to be displayed over here. So in order to edit this widget section, what we have to do is just scroll to the bottom of this widget. Once we scroll to the bottom of this widget, there is an option called edit. And once we go to edit, there will be a page that gets opened which says today view. In order to customize this, what I have to do is just scroll to the bottom, and I'll find the list of options which will be allowed to just place over in this today view. So let's consider you want to have your battery status on your today view. So just click on this batteries, and it gets added to this favorite section. Just click on this three lines, and you can drag and drop over here. And once you drag and drop over here, what happens is, in your pinned favorite section, this battery status will come, and just click on done. And once we click on done, what happens is, as you can see, this battery will come over in this widget section. Whenever you come to your home screen and you check this widget, you will see your battery status. So guys, the next important feature in the iPad OS that I found is with respect to the photos application. So the photos application has taken a complete overhaul on the iPad OS, and now you can do a lot of things in the photos application. So just go to the new photos application. This is the photos tab. This is the for you tab, which is like a personalization section. This is the tab where all the albums are present, and this is the tab where you can search all the photos. Right from the photos application or right from this gallery app, you can directly set the wallpaper. So which is a feature which was available on Android for the last 10 years or so. As you can see, when I click on this share button, there will be an option called use as wallpaper. So you can just click on this, and this option will pop up where you can crop and set the wallpaper, and I can set the wallpaper to both. And right from the gallery application itself, I am able to set the wallpaper for my iPad. So this is a very important feature that was necessary on the iPad guys. So guys, the next important feature for the iPad OS 13 is directly you can download files from the browser and you can save it to photos. So that is a very important addition which also makes it really closer to a computer guys. For example, I'm going to Google, and once I'm in Google, let's consider I want to download some image. So I want to download something from this free site, let's consider, and I can just click on this one. And once I click on this one, it says download, and here, as you can see, you can check all your downloads. and once we go to the files, as you can see here in the downloads tab, it says this is the photo that got downloaded, and once I click on this, it will get opened and you can do whatever you want with the photo, like editing or sharing or something. So guys, the next important feature that I found out in the new iPad OS is about the iMessage. Let's consider you are chatting with a person, you want to share something that is present on the internet as well. You don't have to open another tab, or you don't have to open another browser or something and share it from there. You can directly share anything from the iMessage itself. Just for an example, you wanted to share a YouTube video in iMessage to the receiver. So what you have to do is, there will be a YouTube icon over here in iMessage. Just click on this, and once we click on this YouTube icon, your Google account will be logged into this particular YouTube tab, and you can directly search and share any video that is present on the internet. Let's consider I want to share a video of our channel. So let's click on versatile knowledge, and once I click on versatile knowledge, so just click on this, and once we click on this, this gets popped up, and that's it guys. I can directly share my YouTube video over to the receiver directly from this tab. As you can see, the YouTube video just went to the receiver even without me opening the YouTube application. So that is a very cool feature that I found out guys. You can also customize your memoji in your iMessage itself. That is a very important thing that I found out. Another important thing about the iMessage is, so this is a hidden trick guys. If you want to see at what time your message was sent, or at what time you received the message from the person that you are chatting with, you don't have to do anything guys. So when you are in iMessage, let's consider you want to check at what time this emoji was sent. So what you have to do is just slide over like this, and once you slide over like this, the exact time at which the message was sent will be showing. Once I slide it over like this, I got to see at what time this message was sent. It was sent at 8:26 p.m. So that is a very neat and a great feature that I found out in iMessage guys. So guys, the next important feature that I found out in the iPad OS 13 is about the floating keyboard. You're typing something on your iPad and you want to have your keyboard in a different position. So what you have to do is just switch over to your Apple keyboard. So basically this is the Gboard that I'm using. In order to switch over to the Apple keyboard, just click on this globe icon, and we have switched over to the Apple keyboard. So in order to activate the floating keyboard, what I have to do is just click on this icon and just put it like this, and the keyboard becomes the floating keyboard. Just hold like this and place the keyboard anywhere on the screen, and you can check something on the left side tab, and you can keep your keyboard on the right side tab. So it will not be annoying that the keyboard is right over here. Wherever you feel comfortable typing, you can keep the keyboard right there. Another new feature that I found in the iPad OS 13 is that inside this keyboard itself, we can now type by using the slide gesture guys. So with the swipe gesture, typing text was available on Android smartphones for the last few years, and now it has got finally introduced to iOS guys. So something, if you want to type, just you can slide and you can type using the swipe mechanism. And if you want to resize it and make it big, just do like this, and it will become the larger size keyboard as well. Now since we are in the notes application, I'll show you what are the different things that you can do in the notes application. So let's consider you are typing something over here, and by mistake you typed something, you want to undo it. So if you want to undo it, what you have to do is use your 3-finger gesture. Just do a left swipe and it gets undo. If you want to redo, just do a right swipe and it will become redo. So that is a very cool feature guys. It will become undo. Do a right swipe, it will become redo. Let's consider this is a very large document and you want to move your cursor anywhere. Let's consider the cursor is present over here and you want to move the cursor to 6.1. So it is very easy guys. Just take the cursor and place it like this. So it is as easy as using a mouse on a computer guys. So this is a very important feature that I found out on the iPad OS guys. So another feature that I found out in the notes application is the gesture to select the paragraph and the gesture to select the sentence guys. So in order to select this sentence, you have to just do a triple tap. So if you do a triple tap, it selects the sentence. So let's consider you have to select this whole sentence and delete it. Triple tap, delete. Just select, triple tap, delete. If you want to select the whole paragraph, so this is a whole paragraph, right? It has 2 particular sentences in this paragraph. In order to select this whole paragraph, what we have to do is just keep the cursor over here and tap on the place 4 times. It selects the whole paragraph. So it is a very cool feature guys. Just tap on this particular section 4 times it selects the whole paragraph. The next important feature that I found out on the iPad OS 13 is about the support for multiple windows. So the multiple windows and multitasking has taken a complete overhaul, and now you can use different versions of the same browser in order to enhance your browsing experience and make it feel that you are using a computer itself. Let's consider I'm browsing some website on this particular Safari tab. In order to make sure I use the same Safari applications, another tab on the right side of my page, I have to just slide over like this. Just click on Safari, drag it like this, and boom, another tab will be opened, and in this tab I can just open another website and browse two particular websites at the same time. Another new feature that I found out with the iPad OS 13 is with the desktop class browsing experience on Safari, guys. So let's consider you want to Google something, you want to Google NDTV, and you want to open this website ndtv.com, and the default site that gets opened on the iPad OS is the exact site that was developed for desktop class experience. Since it is already having a large screen, you can now easily browse desktop class sites on this particular iPad without any hassle. So guys, the next feature that I found out with the Apple iPad OS 13 is about the volume controls. As you can see, this is the new volume control heads up display, guys. You can just change the volume, and previously this feature was there on Android phones, and now it has got introduced to the iPad. This is a very minor but a very useful feature, guys. You can just directly do this and control the volume of your iPad. So guys, the next feature that I found out on the iPad OS is about this quick access toggle, and once you click on this quick access toggle, icons has got a little bit changed. It has shrinked in size. As you can see, this is the quick access toggle, and the size of the icons has shrinked a bit. Icons also looks a little bit round inside this quick access toggle. So guys, the next important feature that I found out on the iPad OS is about the location permission. So let's consider you're using some application like a Swiggy or an Uber, and you don't want that application to always collect your location data wherever you go, and instead you want that application to use your location data only when you're using that application. You can do that as well. So it is a very good privacy related feature, guys. So just go to settings, and in the settings what you have to do is just go to privacy, and in the privacy there is an option called location services, and in the location services you can find the list of options which need your location. As you can see, these are the list of applications that need your location. You can also set whichever application that you want to use the location only when you are using. So let's consider I don't want YouTube Music to use my location at all, so I can just click on never, and I can make sure that YouTube never uses my location. So I don't want location based services to be added for YouTube Music, and also I can set while only using the app. So by doing this, what happens is the location permission for that particular application will be disabled if you're not using the app. So this is a very important privacy based feature, guys. So guys, the next important change that I found is with respect to the Apple App Store. So as you can see, this is the new Apple App Store that is present. There has been a new tab that has got added, which is the Arcade tab. So inside this Arcade tab, you can just subscribe to Apple Arcade, and you can play any number of games that is present in the Apple Arcade tab. So the next thing that I found in the Apple App Store is with respect to how you can update the applications. So for example, previously how you were able to update the applications is by going to the apps tab, and once we go to the apps tab, there used to be this update thing. We have to just press on this profile icon. Once we press on the profile icon, it says upcoming automatic updates, and if you want to update all the apps, just click on this, and all the apps gets updated right from here. So this is how you can update all the applications, guys. So if you want to delete some application right from the Apple App Store, that is also possible right now. Let's consider I want to delete this application. Just click on this delete, and this tool gets deleted from your iPad as well. So guys, the next important feature that I found out is with respect to Safari again, and now in Safari you can just change the download location of your Safari browser to something else as well. So let's consider you want to place your browser downloads onto your iCloud, or you want to save it on your local disk. You can do that. So in order to do that, what you have to do is just go to the settings first, and once we are in settings, just go to this Safari, and once we go to Safari, just scroll down, and as you can see, there is an option called downloads, and just click on downloads and just click on other, and you can find a list of locations where you can place your downloads on your iPad. So for example, I don't want to place my downloads on my iPad, I just want to place it on my iCloud drive. I can do that as well, and inside my iPad as well, I can just place my downloads in several different folders as well. So guys, another main feature that got added to the iPad OS in the latest iPad update is connecting your Bluetooth devices to your iPad. So you can now easily connect your Bluetooth Bluetooth mouse or Bluetooth keyboard onto your iPad without any hassle, guys. You have to just go to your Bluetooth, and you can just turn on your Bluetooth, and you can just connect your mouse or your keyboard, and it will just directly start working on this particular iPad. So previously this feature was not present. Now it has got added, which makes this device iPad slightly bit near to a computer experience, which is a very good thing, guys. You can now easily connect your external SD cards, your flash drives, your SSDs or hard disks, or pen drives or anything to your iPad, and transfer files from the pen drive to your iPad, and also from your iPad to the pen drive. You can just use a connector and connect your external device, and it will get recognized instantly, and in the files you can just access those files, and you can transfer the files between the external device onto the iPad, and also from the iPad to the external device without any hassle. So guys, that was it for this video. If you guys have liked this video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and if you have still not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you have to hit that subscribe button, as we are your source for all the latest updates, tips, tricks, softwares, applications, and a lot of things in diverse and in detail related to technology. Thank you for watching, guys.